It's me! I'm here! I'm here. Let's see if I'm here as well. Bear with me. Okay, sorry. Yes, we are there. How is everyone? I'm doing well. As if you follow me on Instagram, you will realise I'm here and not in Mexico. But all is good. I've got a drink. Bear with me. So, as a nod to Mexico, hello Mary from the Netherlands. So as a nod to Mexico, and it is still available, but I will come on to a glitchet in a moment, I'm using Taco Fiesta. So we're going to get a bit of a Mexican feel during today's live. So if you didn't catch me on Instagram, I'm going to cover this really quickly. I cashed out the incentive trip. Sorry, I'm playing with stamps. I cashed out the incentive trip. Thank you. I'm glad I sound good, Mary. So yes, cashed out the incentive trip for a whole host of reasons, but primarily because I've got a few niggly health issues, and being the other side of the Atlantic in Mexico with a minimum of a 10-hour flight in case something went wrong just didn't sit well with me. So I've done the sensible thing, and actually since then, since I cashed out, more things have gone wrong. Hello Petra from Gouda. Anyway, in the Netherlands. Hello Karen, who is not in the Netherlands. So yes, there's nothing, no one thing is major, but the combination of the smaller things just mean that life can be a little bit tricky at certain moments, and I have no control over when those moments are. So I've cashed out. It also means my husband's birthday was yesterday. I would have been away for his birthday. He doesn't fly, so he was never going to go to Mexico with me. So it means that I've been able to spend the day with him yesterday. I'm going away. I'm paying for my brother and sister-in-law and my husband and myself to go away for a long weekend in a couple of weeks' time. So we're going to have a nice family time away, and it's going to be great. We're staying in a weird, what looks like, not being there, but what looks like and gets amazing write-ups. It's a fairly small boutique-y type hotel. There's like 20 rooms. So yes. Hello Debbie, I've got your email and I will reply because I think we've got our wires crossed somewhere, but don't worry about it, and thank you. So yes, that is why I'm here. But as I say, we are doing Taco Fiesta. I've done some stamping, which I will come back to because I was hoping to be slightly further ahead in my prep than I am. Unfortunately, yes, I know, Debbie, I've got your email and I will reply to your email after the live, but I think we've got our wires crossed. Trust me. But we're not going to have the discussion on the live, because that's not fair for everyone else. Yes, Taco Fiesta. Now, there is a slight glitch. Taco Fiesta is still available. It was never reduced, which is fine, because basically if there weren't very many of an item, they didn't put a particularly large, or they put no discount on. Anything on the last chance list that had a big discount was because they had lots of it left. If there was no discount, it means they only had a few left. But I checked yesterday and it's available, low inventory, but available. I checked this morning and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I checked on the it's already gone list and it wasn't there. So I then checked the last chance list as a bulk item on the shop, and there were 14 items on the list. So there is an IT glitch. So currently, if you want anything other than those 14 items, and no, I am not going to read them out, and I am talking about Europe here. If you want anything but those 14 items, you're going to have to wait. I have been told that they will let me know as soon as it's resolved. I don't know when that will be. Hello, Marlene from Wisconsin. So at the moment, you would not be able to order the Taco Fiesta. I know you wouldn't be able to get the carousel horses. I tried to search for anything that had an odd word in it, like carousel or taco, and I kept getting So as I say, I've contacted demonstrator support. It has been reported to IT, and they're going to let me know when there is a solution. And I will put a comment on the video below the description bar, because if you're watching this on replay, you can comment below the description bar. So, Taco Fiesta. Let me flip the camera down and we can get started. Pip, there we go. By the way, it's really sunny here today. Quite blowy, but really sunny. So, yay! And tomorrow morning at 6:30, and I've got to be there just after 6, I am singing for May Day morning at our sister village. There's Long Wittenham and Little Wittenham, and we're singing May Day in at 6:30 tomorrow morning. I must be mad. Anyway, on that note, so I have done a little bit of card prep, as in cutting things. So I've got this. Now, the first card that I'm going to make will be a lift of a card that my upline very kindly sent me when I earned the trip. But it's really cute. I haven't looked at it for quite some time. Hello, Jan. 75 degrees in Florida. It's going to be another beautiful day. Marvellous. It's not 75 degrees here yet, and it's gone 11 o'clock. However, so yes, so she did this amazing card, and I'm going to replicate it as far as my memory goes on how it looked. So I've got a piece of basic white, and I'm just going to do some of the images. They are going off, they're going to be cut down even more, so you know, hey ho. There is going to be quite a lot of colouring, and yeah, so this isn't going to be a quick card. I will do it as quickly as I can, but it isn't going to be that quick a card. Now I'm using my put together Memento ink pad, the uninked white, craft white ink pad with half a bottle of Memento ink in it. Just so you know, that's what it is. So let's bring that down there. I'm going to need some more stamps. What else have I got? Oh, I've got all sorts. So I gather that last night was the welcome party, and I gather it rained, so instead of it being outside it had to be indoors, which is fine. Morning, Bobby. It's 4:10 a.m. in Idaho. I'm guessing you either work night shifts or you are having problems sleeping. But welcome. Nonetheless welcome for that. Sorry, I'm just having a quick clean. Whilst I'm cleaning one stamp, I might as well clean more than one. Right, let's take the chili off and put the, I had one out, the nachos, not nachos, the wrap. The burrito, I guess. I'm guessing it's a burrito. Let's take the, oh, I haven't done the cactus. Ooh, got to have a cactus. Actually, let me just bring that in. So, can I fit him in up there? No, not really. Okay, I won't do that then. I'm not going to use the cactus, I'm just going to use the hat. And what else have we got? Tacos. Oh, I've got the little, I've got the little baby thing. I thought I had another A block. Where's my other A block gone? 1, 2. Okay, who's stolen my A block? I had 3, and I can only find 2. 1, 2. No. How odd. Oh well. I'll use a different block. No. Okay. So how is everyone doing? Are you all excited for the new catalogue? I am. I think it's going to be amazing. Let's pop that on the back of... Ooh, actually it won't fit. Right, okay. So I'm going to put some faces on. Let's take that off. Oh, actually, no, let's put that on there. Because there are faces to go with these stamps. So you can have faces. Oh, he's only got one eye. Now he's got 2. I thought I was up early, Bobby, at 6:10, yeah. You've been up since 5 to be at work for 6:30. Wow. Yes, Jan seems to watch on her way to work. I'm hoping you go by bus, because I have this image of you driving while you're watching, which fills me with a certain amount of concern, let it be said. So yes, that is my hope. So let's give our large chilies a winky eye. Not a wonky eye, but a winky eye. Right, okay, so colouring. I have been a little, not naughty, that's not the word, but it'll do. I'm using retiring colours because some of them are still available. And I don't know why, because normally the retiring colours go like that. And they haven't. Let me just get the chili on there as well, so I can clean it, or not. Note to self, don't try and stick a stamp onto a wet block. It won't work. That's what your hand's for. It's fine. Right, okay. So I am using some, but not all, retiring colours. So I have pulled out Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party, along with some colours that are carrying over. I'm already making a list of what I want to buy. Something is always added or I adjust my order. It's for May and June that I order some more. Yep, that sounds like me too. So some of these colours are going to be, you know, just go with it. That's the colour I'm going to do it. So we're going to have yellow tacos. Actually, yeah, tacos. They're kind of yellow. I suppose I could use peach pie. Maybe I'll use peach pie. Maybe we'll have peach pie tacos. Might be a slightly better colour. So yes, I haven't actually made my list yet, other than the list that I've made because I'm doing colour shares and paper shares. That I know what I'm ordering, but I haven't actually done an order for me yet. Obviously I will, but I don't know as of yet what's going to be on it. These are quite orange. Well, they're quite peachy, actually. But, you know, we're just going to go with it. It's supposed to be a fun card, so we're going to make it a fun card. And some of the colouring is going to be inside the lines. So, yes, I have to say, I am getting a bit of FOMO for not going to Mexico, but equally I'm not, because some people have had travel problems, and given the reason that I'm not going is because it's a long journey and I don't know that my health could stand it, the last thing you kind of want is delays. So I'm not that concerned that I'm not there. And there's been quite a bit of rain. I gather it's short, sharp and to the point, the rain. But so this is dark Sweet Sorbet. Obviously, if you haven't got the retiring in colours, you could use similar. So if I was using something similar to Sweet Sorbet, I would be using Poppy Parade. Where are we? Quarter past. Okay. And Parakeet Party. So I mentioned on my Instagram yesterday, where I did a live that is now a reel, that I might have a little something going on today. So my little something, and this does presuppose that we're going to be able to order anything on the last chance list today, is that for anyone who orders today from the last chance list and includes Taco Fiesta in their order, this is Europe only, I cannot sell outside Europe, so anyone who orders Taco Fiesta today, I will send you a free embellishment. I don't know exactly which embellishment everyone will get, but you will get a free embellishment. If your order is more, and I can't remember if I said £45 or £50 for the free gift for this month, you'll get that as well. But this is for last minute shoppers who include Taco Fiesta in their order. So if you want to get Taco Fiesta and some free stuff, that's how you can do it. Right, we're going to have very, very green avocados. Just go with it, you know. I could use old olive and be boring, but I'm not going to be. And you know, if you actually colour an avocado, the colour avocado is, you're going to have purple in there and all sorts. Because around the edge of the skin, and in some cases the skin itself, you're going to have that rather nasty shade of purple. So there we go. Marlene's off to work. She'll catch the replay for the rest of the video. Thank you. I always learn something watching you. Oh, bless. And you have a good day at work, Marlene. So pecan pie. Just to go around the edge. This is dark pecan pie. So I've had quite a few new subscribers this month. Probably because I haven't done the whole don't forget to subscribe bit. But yeah, which was nice. So I'm slowly making my way towards, I want to say 10,000, it may be 9,000. No, 10,000. Slowly getting my way there. So yeah, hopefully I will get there soon. Doesn't do anything other than it's a point in the sand. Right, so this is light pecan pie, which I'm going over the dark, but I want that kind of highlight. Which I can probably see and you probably can't. Light parakeet party. Yes, it's a very green avocado. Hey, as I say, get over it. I don't mean to be rude, but you know, it's meant to be a fun card. And these are not the colours that the lovely Michelle used. Let it be said, she was very much more subdued, probably more realistic and less silly. But you know, sometimes letting your hair down, even if you don't have very long hair, is a good thing. So this week, this will mean more to people from the UK than anyone else. So this week, quite a lot of the country has local elections. We do. It's a really exciting election for the police and crime commissioner. Now, I quite often work the election, and I am this year, so I'm a polling clerk, which means I sit and make sure I hand out people's ballot papers. Daffodil Delight. So I'm polling clerk on Thursday, from 6 o'clock in the morning until 10:30 at night. Fortunately, only in the village next door, so it's a very short commute. I could probably walk it if the road was a safe road, which it isn't. It's a very narrow, very fast road without a pavement. Pavement, for those of you in the US, is sidewalk. and there isn't one. But it's a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit, and people sometimes keep within the speed limit. This is Light Daffodil Delight. Ooh, and it needs a new... I need a new one. The point has gone... Probably running out as well. So yes, so that is... Let's use the other end. That is Thursday. And then... Normally there would be 3 people at the polling station to look after everyone as they come in to vote. But they are expecting such a low turnout that there's 2 of us, and that's only because you have to have a minimum of 2. And then on Friday, I am doing the beginning of the count. Back in the day, we used to do the count overnight. Now we don't. We do it the next day. So pre-COVID, we did the count overnight, which was great fun, but oh boy. I think I finished at like 6 o'clock in the morning, having started at 9 o'clock that night. I didn't do polling stations then, I just did the count. Anyway, so yes, Friday we are doing the verification. This is really exciting for you, it's such an interesting topic. We're doing the verification, which basically means that if a polling station says they had, pick a number, 318 people vote, we have to count the box that the votes have gone into, that there are 318 votes. Generally speaking, they're not correct ever, and there's a margin for error, so you have to recount them quite a few times before you're allowed to apply the margin of error. So that's Friday. Then Saturday, we're actually sorting them into who's got how many votes. So that's my fun weekend. I do get paid, not a huge amount, but I do get paid for doing it. So as I don't work, and as in the UK they managed to change the rules so that people born in the 50s had to work longer than we thought we were going to have to, I don't get a state pension. Little bits of money here and there do help. We're getting there. Slowly. Hello, Rose. So yes, so tomorrow... red. Tomorrow, light red. New catalogue. Thursday, this is light sweet sorbet. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, working the election. And it's actually quite fun. I mean, it's very monotonous. You have to kind of take your brain out, and you're not allowed to listen to music. You're not allowed to have a conversation with people while you're counting. You know, it's quite... We have to take it seriously. It is a serious thing, even if it's going to be a low turnout. And the forecast is rain, so it's going to be an even lower turnout. But, yeah. I'm hoping to have a phone call from the guy that I'm doing the polling station with, either today or tomorrow, just to do final details. But as I say, it's the village next to where I live. It's the other side of the river, so assuming there's no flooding, there won't be. Assuming there's no flooding, it will only take me, well, if I hit the traffic lights, 10 minutes. I've got to be there at silly o'clock. But then I'm singing May morning at even sillier o'clock, so I once did the general election polling station all day and then the count straight afterwards. Oh, stayed up for 24 hours was not at all good, so I was so exhausted and unwell the next day. We weren't allowed to do that, Karen. We could either do polling or we could do the count. We weren't allowed to do both. Probably for exactly that reason. Hello, Inika. So, yeah. I actually quite enjoyed, I know I'm weird, the overnight count. There's a real buzz about it, which you don't get during the daytime. We all started getting a bit silly because we were so tired. And as I say, I think we had to be there at 9 or 9:30 at night. The polling stations close at 10. But we had to be there to register, have our training, which is not exciting. It's don't have a conversation with anyone, don't tell anyone anything about the ballot papers, etc., etc. So yeah, wasn't exactly what I would call training. It was fun at the time, yes, it's just not that fun afterwards. Right, so the hat, I am going to do a yellow top. And I have to say, colouring inside the lines at the moment seems to be optional. I haven't used Tahitian Tide yet, so let's rectify that. So, bearing in mind we get new stuff tomorrow, favourite in colour at the moment. So favourite new in colour. So we have Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, love it, Petunia Pop, which I don't dislike, Pretty in Pink, which is not a bad pink as pinks go, it's a clean pink at least, and Peach Pie. I put Memento ink refill on the white ink pad, but I had a little oops moment. Let's just say I was I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that is quite funny. I'm going to bring in some pumpkin pie. I'm sorry, Kay. I am so sorry, but that is very funny. Yes. The idea when you are inking up an uninked ink pad with Memento is that you get the ink onto the ink pad. Just saying. And it's quite a runny ink. I mean, it's not like Versamark, which is really gloopy. Oh dear. Sorry. You're struggling with all of them. Oh, that's interesting, Karen. That is interesting. Okay. How interesting. I like Summer Splash. I'm not really a Kelly green fan. Probably because my school uniform was green. It wasn't Kelly green. Our summer uniform had Kelly green in it, but yeah, I'm not. Nah. So the Shy Shamrock I am struggling with, but Summer Splash I like. Peach Pie is, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's quite a useful colour. I miss Mango Melody. But yeah, the others I don't mind too much. But that's kind of why I asked, you know, who likes what, because we don't all like the same things. And we would be very boring if we did. I'm getting very close to finishing this. You will be delighted to hear. This is light pecan pie. Don't need to do it on the one up there because he hasn't got a head. If you want to get a head, get a hat. Sorry. So Tahitian Tide, more Tahitian Tide. So what about everyone else? Maybe it's just the combination of colours. Oh, okay. You laugh too, Kay. Good. Excellent. So, for anyone joining later, and this is not a dig, but I know people do have other things to do in their life. If you want to order in Europe from me, the Taco Fiesta Stamp set, and you do that today, once you can actually order anything other than the 14 items that are showing on the last chance list at the moment. If you order it from me, you will get a free embellishment. It may be retired. I mean, it'll be new in, you know, unused. Maybe retired, maybe current, who knows. Just depends what I grab. And that is in addition to my usual monthly offer. Don't think that's going to end up on there, but let's colour it in anyway. Let's go for some green. I'm going for a real clash here. as in I don't care if it clash. Outside the lines again. And last but no means least, what are we missing? Oh, yellow, I suppose. Lello. Can't see it for looking. The new in colours are nice, but what about face from the previous year's in colours? But that's often the way, Sherry, that they're bright one year and more subdued the next. I mean, if you think about the ones that are retiring, they were kind of bright. I mean, Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis were definite colours rather than bright colours, but they were, if you think about Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party, really, really bright. But it may just be me, may just be how I've observed it. And I haven't been a demo for that long. I mean, 9 years this year, I think. Can't remember. Oh. I'm a water drop girl. They're little cubes which have flavour and you can splash them everywhere. And no calories. And and at least it didn't go on the project. This is a new flavour, which is raspberry iced tea, and it's quite yummy. Right, okay, so next up. Are you mad, Liz? Yes, I am. It's been said before, and it'll be said again. The lovely Michaela Tithridge, who I am very fond of. We are quite good friends. We were in Florida for the 30th anniversary on stage. Now, Michaela is not a great fan of... oh, I haven't coloured his tail. Isn't a great fan of roller coasters. And, of course, we were at Disney for some of it. So now, I hadn't been to Disney in Florida since I was in my 20s, which was, even then, quite a long time ago. Now, I've got the Alphabet a la Mode dies. And, oops, I'm going to throw them around, because that's what you do. I keep getting a buzz. Oh. Sorry, it was a WhatsApp message from a friend of mine. Anyway, so as I say, I hadn't been there for a very long time, and we went on one roller coaster. I can't remember what it was, and then we were queuing for the runaway train. And I said to her, "Don't worry, it's fine. This isn't too bad at all. I did this when I was here in my 20s. It's fine. Won't be a problem at all." Well, they've upgraded it since I was there, 40 years previously. Let's move these out a bit. And it was terrifying. And of course, because I'd said, "Oh, it's fine. It's not going to be a problem at all," I had to keep a fairly brave face. Right, so we're spelling Mexico, and it's almost straight, and, we're going to get over it. Anyway, so we got to the end, and there was a mother and a young boy. I mean, he was probably, I don't know, 10, 11, that sort of age. I'm not good with ages of kids. And the boy said to his mother, "Oh, that was fantastic. I loved it. Can we do it again?" And Michaela turned round, and I thought, good on her. She turned round and she said, "Are you mad?" It was hysterical. I will obviously need the middle of the O for Mexico. So, don't actually need, I need the middle. I don't need any of the other bits. So, yes, it was hysterically funny. And it's going to be one of those memories that will stay with me forever. And whenever anyone mentions Disney, I always think of Michaela and, "Are you mad?" And it was the way she said it. It was just so funny. But yes, happy day. Right, now, did I trim this down beforehand or not? No, I didn't. Right, so I am going to trim a bit off the top because I want this to be slightly smaller. So I am going to be losing... let's take a bit off the top and a bit off the bottom. But yeah, it was funny. It was very, very funny. Right, let's just take 1/4 of an inch off. No, I'm going to have to do it the same. Gonna have to do it the same as I did it before. A little bit off each side. Just as well I got a sharp blade. So, you're not very chatty today, I'm just saying. You're normally chattier than this. It's fine. I'm not offended or anything, but it is you are quite quiet. Right, so I have got... Is that right? Oh no, I need to cut it down even more. I need to cut it down some more. Could have taken 1/8 of an inch off each side, instead of which I didn't. Right, I'm just going to go slice for that one. And... No, I definitely need to do a little bit each side. But yes, we've been very quiet. So, if you are here live, nice to see you here. If you are watching on the replay and want to leave any questions or comments, you can do that below the description bar. And I will get back to you. I'm actually up to date with all my replies. I know, such a thing never happened. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do that and that. And I've got the wrong style card out. So we're going to do that and that. And then cut a card base. But yes, so this is what I got from my lovely upline Michelle. Or something roughly approximate to this. So I am going to do quite a lot of adhesive around the sides because the last thing you want is for this to lift up, and it's lost quite a lot of its strength because I've taken the words out. I'm going to refresh the chat because I'm wondering if it's frozen on me. It's refreshing. It's thinking about it. Oh, now it's gone completely. That's not helpful. Ooh, is that why it's quiet? No. It's because you're quiet. Right, so that's that. I need my O, Mexico. So I'm just gonna add some there, and it goes that way up. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my O and then line it up, and then I can remove my O knowing that it's central. So yes, you're being very quiet. It's fine. You're allowed to be very quiet. It's just slightly disarming when you're on the live and people aren't as chatty as normal. And once I finish this card, I will check to see if there are any updates about the ordering situation, because the last day of Last Chance really is not a good day for the Last Chance list to disappear. Right. Once upon a time, there it is. So card, glue. That's fine, Rose. Because it was all terribly quiet, sometimes the software I use isn't terribly helpful and does just freeze. Right, now I know I've got these, so I'm going to use them. And I know they're probably gone already, but hey, such is life. No, not those. Just got to find them, of course. Sure it's a long thin. Sure they're long and thin, not short and fat. There we are, short and fat. So these were these are the retiring in colour iridescent. What are they called? Oh, they're just called pearls. Okay. But I just thought I'd add a few here and there because I can. Just do 2 little bits. Oh, I need to put some glue there. Need to put some glue on some of these bits in the middle, otherwise they're going to flap around in the breeze. Didn't think of that, did I? Did not think of that. Nothing quite like busking. And I will do the same on the other bits afterwards. So we do need to think about putting some adhesive underneath your letters. Just saying. Fun colours. Thank you, Bobby. Karen's still here. Mary just read demos from 3 colleagues that they received orders today that they ordered last Friday. I ordered on 26th and it has shipped. It's sat in Frankfurt for the last couple of days. Obviously it's the weekend, but you know. It's due tomorrow, but it shipped. I ordered it one day and it shipped the next, and it was not an expedited order. Hello, Mary! You're back in your craft room! Yay! She's been back in for 15 months, because you were having lots of work done, weren't you? And Inika's been not sleeping, but walking the pup. So yes, new catalogue tomorrow and a new joining offer. Just saying. Anyway, I'll put a liner in, but I thought that was really fun. And as I say, it's what I was sent by the lovely Michelle, or a rough approximation of what she sent me. Right, okay, I'm just going to check and see if I have had a reply from demo support, to which the answer is so far no. But that's fine. Okay, so as I say, I have done some stamping already. This one, I'm going to use the thing. Pinata, thank you. It's taken a while. Yes, annex built. Oh, I need to have a real sort out of my craft room because it's beginning to look like a bomb. No, it's not beginning to. It looks like a bomb's landed in it. I've got things that I haven't used for years that need to be thrown out. And I think I'm going to be... I should free cycle them. So just donate them to anyone who wants them. That can be quite a faff. So I may not. I may be really naughty and just throw things away, which I know is very naughty. But I just need it to be cleared. I've got stuff on top of my big cupboards that I honestly couldn't tell you what half of it is. I've got stuff for other people. Liz, you've got a big house. Can you store this? We've got a big house, but we actually don't have much storage space because we don't have a loft. So thanks for that. But hey. So yeah, I need to have a serious sort out. Thank you, Kay. So this one will be much quicker. Much quicker. Promise. Be even quicker if I remember to colour the things that I want to colour while I've got the pen in my hand. Like the tail. It's I don't even plug my brain in. Red. Oh, sorry, I thought I had another message through, but I don't. It's fine. I thought I had, but I don't. No. Right, okay, so I need something in the middle there. And let's give him a pale yellow nose, just so that he's got colour there. Right, so fussy cutting time. Was it only this week you came out of hospital, Debbie? I thought it was last week. Ooh, I got my dates wrong. But resting is good. I'm still waiting. I've got a referral that's supposed to be coming through. I'm going to have to chase the doctors. They tell me it's gone through and that I'm just got to wait for an appointment. But normally we get the appointments quickly for about a year's time. But we normally know quite quickly that we've got N months to wait. But I haven't heard anything, and it's probably been a month. So I don't know. I don't know, Basil. Oh, now it's a very vague connection of ideas. Far too vague to even try to explain. Next, so last week I went to see Come From Away, which is the musical about some of the people that were caught up in 9/11 that were on planes that had to be diverted, and they went to Gander in Newfoundland. Brilliant musical. If you get a chance to see it, go. It is amazing. There's no interval. Everyone is on stage basically all the time. I mean, 98% of the time. There are very small costume changes because they played more than one character. But the costume changes, things like put on a jacket, put on a hat, that sort of thing. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so I've got my piñata, and I'm going to... Oh, can't see it for looking. It's over here. We had a charity shop there and you take craft supplies. Really? You've got a charity shop that takes craft supplies? Ooh! 3 young cats and an open craft room equals mess. Yes, it would do. Really? Right. What am I looking for? If only I knew. I thought I have. It's not actually what I want though. Right. Okay. I want the scraps. There you go. So what I want to do, and there are dies that will do this, just don't know where they are. I want a little strip across the top that I'm going to zigzag. So let's cut it, because I wasn't really thinking about this, and then I thought, actually it would be nice if it had a zigzag. So we're gonna give it a zigzag, and it's going to be a length, and I just haven't decided which length yet. That length. Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's going to be that length. Sad, really, isn't it? So the way I make sure that I don't have a messy craft room because of cats, they're not allowed in. Sorry, but sorry, I suddenly got very lightheaded. I was talking about things that mean I haven't gone to Mexico. That's one of them. See, if this was a die, if I could find the die that does this, it would be so much quicker. But I think it's retired anyway. I mean, like, already, like, years ago. So I'm just going to cut it. And they're not all going to be the same size. And you know what? I don't mind. Local hospice. What a great idea. No, we don't have that. Oh, I wish we did. I'll have to do a search because there may be somewhere in Oxfordshire that does it. And I'd be happy to drive somewhere and dump a whole load of stuff. I mean, I've done the local preschool, I've done the local primary school, I've done local charities that do arts with young kids for therapy. I've done, you know, I've done all that. But I'm not sure, I think, not convinced they would want any more just yet. Right, this is going to be quite a long one because, you know, it is. So, yeah. Who knows? I'm not sticking that on just yet. I need to trim this down. No, cheese board won't help me trim it down. There will be a little teeny bit of colouring, but not much. I've done most of it. Stamp set. Right. The one I want is that one. And I need a block. That will do. Still not quite sure where I've lost that block. Maybe I did only have 2A blocks. I thought I had 3. Oh well. It is what it is. Right. So this is going to be about there. So now that I've got a position, I can add things that have tumbled out of my piñata. You usually come back with more than you've donated. Yeah, that would be my only slight problem. Although I think because I'm so determined to get rid of stuff, I might manage to be good. Right, okay, so this should be quite quick, she says, famous last words. So we're going to have red sweeties. So all of these are going to be the same colour. If you've got more time, you can use more colours, but if you've got people watching on YouTube, they possibly don't want to see you colouring things in 15 different colours. I don't know, it's just what I'm thinking. Oh, we had the village fun run this weekend. I use the word fun loosely. Hello, Tara. You've noticed some US demos do mystery boxes with their old items the other way. Yes, that is one way. I have done those in the past. It's actually not particularly Stampin' Up stuff I need to get rid of. It's stuff that predates Stampin' Up. And part used wool and all sorts of stuff. But I have done mystery boxes in the past and they are a good idea. They actually do take quite a lot of work, surprisingly, but they are a way of getting rid of it. I did try doing a buy one get one, and that didn't work. Nobody quite understood the concept, which surprised me, but hey ho. So yes. So yes, we had a fun run at the weekend. It was going to be fine. The ground had started drying out. You know, everything was brilliant. They'd rerouted it a bit because some of the ground was still a little bit wet to have 200 people run over. And then it rained on Saturday night into Sunday morning. And when I say rained, I don't mean it just drizzled lightly. It chucked it down. So these poor people ended up running through shin deep. I mean, you know, deeper than ankle, not as deep as knee. Shin deep puddles. One of my friends showed me his socks because he was running. I was marshalling. I have to say, running would have been so much better because it would have been over quicker, even with my appalling speeds. But yes, so he'd put white socks on. I mean, why would you put white socks on when you're doing an off-road fun run? Anyway, he had. They weren't even close to white by the time he finished. Not even vaguely close to white. But yeah. Right, so the reason I didn't put this on is because I'm going to have a piece of thread, which I am going to cheat slightly. So this is going to go there. So I'm going to pop a little bit of Seal Plus down to hold the end. And I can trim it. And I am then, so that's going to go there, I'm then going to pop a small dimensional over the top just so that it's trapped. Then I can stick these down. But yes, so the race started at 11. I finished at about 1:30 because obviously we had to be there until they finished. I did actually manage to get away slightly earlier than that, but only slightly, because where I was stopping traffic, warning traffic to slow down. We weren't technically allowed to stop it because we hadn't applied for the license to do so. And by the time I stopped at about 1, so 2 hours later, maybe a bit later than 1, the traffic wasn't coming through particularly fast, so it wasn't particularly an issue. So I want that, I want that, I want that. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to do that instead. Right, so I've got I used to be indecisive, and now I'm really not sure what I'm doing. Right, what I'm doing is that. Right, okay, I do know what I'm doing. I'm using a white card base. I'm going to put it on a black mount, but look what I found in my scraps. It's perfect as a layer, because who's going to know? Just you and me, because that is the right size to take that. And nobody is going to know that there's a great big chunk missing. And the chunk is from the postage stamp. Now I have got one other card that I am going to make off camera and I will post on my website. Because otherwise we're going to be here forever. So just so as you know, there will be an extra card on my website, and that's what all those stamped images were for. So that's going to go on there. This is going to go over the top there, and that's going to be stuck down with liquid adhesive. I don't know why I've turned it over. Really don't know why I've turned it over. So that's going to go on there, and it's not the prettiest zigzag, but you know. So I will start doing my thank you. So thank you very much. Don't know why I took the thing off the back there, but there we are. I did. Thank you very much for joining me today and watching me colour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do remember, and I will put the information in the description bar, that if you order today the Taco Fiesta Stamp set, once you are able to do so, I will send you a pack of free embellishments, or a pack of embellishments for free. Retired it may be, otherwise it will be new, but you will get a full pack unused of embellishments. So we could possibly, don't think they're going to fit. No, so we're not going to worry with the sentiment. So those are my 2 cards for today. I know I normally do 3. There will be 3 on my website, but only 2 on the video. The link to the website will be below once I've written the post and all that good stuff. If you're watching on replay and you've got any questions, below is great. Thank you, Kay. If you've enjoyed it, a thumbs up is always appreciated. I will put the details of my giveaway in the description bar and over on my website, and I will update both at the point when demo support let me know that you can actually order last chance items, obviously only for people in Europe. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you for Simple Stamping on Saturday. Until then, have an amazingly fantastic day. Bye for now.